Human development and growth. Human development is a lifelong process encompassing physical, behavioral, cognitive, and emotional growth and change. Both growth and development relate to measuring changes in an individual after conception. However, in strict terminology, growth typically refers to quantitative changes, such as increases in size or weight, while development refers to qualitative changes, such as the maturation of functions and skills. Growth and development are used interchangeably. Both relate to the measurement of changes occurred in an individual after conception in the womb of the mother. Growth can be defined as an increase in size, length, height and weight or changes in quantitative aspect of an organism individual. Growth is one of the parts of developmental process. It is quantitative in nature, measurable. Growth is purely physical sense. Growth is an external process. Growth is structural. Growth focus only on one aspect, i.e. increase in child body size. Growth is influenced by the development. Changes produced by growth can be observed and measured directly. Growth is limited to a certain age. It stops when maturity has been attained. Limited to specific areas. It is limited. Starts with birth to reach the maximum at maturity. Growth may or may not bring development. Growth does not continue throughout life. Growth occurs due to the multiplication of cells. Growth is cellular. Growth refers to physiological changes. Sequential, follows a specific order. Example, a baby sits before they stand. Time-bound, most physical growth slows down or stops after adolescence. Irreversible, once a child grows in size, it doesn't decrease under normal conditions. Development. Development refers to overall changes in the individual. It involves changes in an orderly and coherent type towards the goal of maturity. Development changes in the quality along with quantitative aspect. Development continues throughout life. Development is progressive. Development occurs due to both maturation and interaction with the environment. Development is organizational. Development is possible without growth. Development describes the changes in the organism as a whole. Development is a wider and comprehensive term. Development is a continuous process from womb to tomb. Can't be always measured. Qualitative and quantitative change. Development is overall, physical, mental, emotional, social, moral or any other. Development is a complex and comprehensive process. Development is an internal process. Development is considered a functional. Development is independent, it does not depend upon growth. Qualitative, observable.